It's a whole week later. I still feel a little soreness in my jaw. Alright, so I have a story to tell you guys. One thing that many of you may not know, it's kind of like a holiday here in Denver. It's called opening day, the Rockies opening day. What opening day is the opening day of the season. And it's like the first home game here. So everybody goes out and drinks and parties and has a good time. And it is probably one of Denver's biggest holidays, like drinking holidays. So probably most people are going to be out on this day particularly. And another thing that many of you may not know is that I'm a bouncer at a club. So opening day and being a bouncer at the club, it's like one of our busiest days at the club. So that being said, opening day was actually my first fight as a bouncer. You know, I've been working as a bouncer for almost 2 years now, and I haven't personally gotten involved in a fist fight with anybody until opening day this year. And so what happened was, we had a bartender who came up to me and he's like, hey, we have this intoxicated guy, he needs to go. And so I was like, all right, cool, I'll get him out of here. So I go up to this guy, probably some 50-year-old dude, and I'm like, hey dude, it's time to go. And he's like, no, I'm okay. I'm like, come on, seriously, let's go, let's get a move on. And so finally, after a while, he follows me out towards the door. And as soon as we get close to the door, he stops and like leans up against the wall. And I'm like, come on, let's go. He's like, no, I'm all right. I'm like, come on, let's go, let's get moving. And he's like, no. So I grab him because he's not cooperating. So I grab him and walk him right out the door. And as soon as I get him out the door, I let go, and he turns and pops me right in the jaw. And you know, self-defense, so I come back, boom, boom, give him like 2 or 3 shots, right? Trying to get him in the nose. And then I like jump on him, get him in like a headlock, and realize he's not fighting back. So then I kind of let go. He crumples to the ground. And then at that moment, I'm like, I kind of feel bad for the guy because he just took a beating. And so I help him up. Like I grab him, you know, help him up and walk him right down the ramp. Like that was quite an experience for me. My first time getting in a fight as a bouncer, you know, got a good little adrenaline rush going on. But yeah, it's a whole week later. I still feel a little soreness in my jaw. But you know what? I do enjoy being a bouncer at a club. It's fun. Like, like I don't mind. Like that was my first time in 2 years. You know, it's bound to happen. It's gonna happen. Most of the times it's just like some of the guests get in a fight and I have to like break them up and then I kick them out. But in this instance, it was me directly involved with it, and it happens. You know.